forgot to turn on the sound of the thing. I'll be there in a minute. Hello. I think I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Hello, my name is Goodle and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be drawing some animations for us. I have my iPad here mirrored to my screen. I have my thick French mustache and my beret. And we're going to be doing some little things for my channel today. I wanted to draw some animations. This is my guitar that we have whenever I play guitar. It is that long. And this is going to be the base of a couple of other things that we're going to be doing. I'm going to be drawing hands, holding some binoculars. I'm going to be drawing some funny animation for something that I want to use in the future. So that should be pretty fun. Let me make sure that this, let me turn my mic up a little bit like that. That should be pretty good. And let me turn up the background music to about right there. I think that's pretty good. So, now, we gotta decide. Now, the reason why I switched to my iPad, normally I would be using Krita for my drawing streams, but unfortunately, Krita's animation application is confusing as hell. Like, the animation function in Krita is, I have no idea what to make of it, and so it's incredibly hard to try and push together. Noob, hi! How you doing today? It's wonderful to see you again. We're gonna be animating today, so we're gonna be doing frame by frame animation using Procreate on the iPad. This is Procreate that we have open right here, using Procreate's animation feature, which is very easy. It is very, very easy, and I love animating on the iPad. It is very, very easy and fun. So that's what we're going to be doing today for our stream. Got a couple of animations in mind. Let us start by, this is a simple thing that we're going to be drawing right here. We need to have this one frame ready and good before we do anything else. Let me move my blanket out of the way. I have a blanket wrapped around. How have you been today, Noob? Have you been having a good day? Have you done anything fun or done anything interesting today? So we have our various hand shapes here. We can get rid of the guitar there. We can use some of these things. Back again. We can get rid of... We can probably get rid of these parts here. And in fact, we can probably get rid of all of that here, but... Cut. Oh, we don't really need to cut that part. Oh, yes, we do. We're going to cut this, cut. We're going to cut this, cut. And we're going to cut these, cut. There we go, cut. Now we can kind of use that hand. We have our palette here that I always use for my own hand. That is a decent... Might want to use paint brush instead. Lead Studio Pen. Studio Pen would probably be the best for this. Yeah, let's use Studio Pen. And let's go a little bit bigger. That seems like it's about the same size. So that's fine there. Okay. Now I'm going to be drawing some binoculars. Let's make some simple shape like that. Duplicate it. Will you do reanimations? Traducción en vivo? Reanimations like creating zombies? Reanimating corpses? In which case, absolutely. That is the goal of animating, isn't it? Let's see, how does binoculars look? I might need to look up some references for binoculars. Might need to shorten that a little bit. Freeform. Yeah, let's redo this one. Let's do a little bit smaller like that. Sorry, I meant redraw some things of the hand. Yes, this run right now is not an animation, but when we turn on animation assist, it will become an animation. And all of these different things will go in order. And then we're going to be keeping the same hand. I only need to draw this binocular and a new hand for it once. But there's going to be some other stuff going on around it. The hand is going to be rising up into frame. And then some stuff happening in the frame that will be animating that. So I won't need to redraw the hand, but I will be drawing a couple of other things over and over. We just have to try and figure out what binoculars look like. I think that's fine. I think that looks like binoculars. I think that reads as binoculars. And we can get this one out of here. We can just duplicate this layer. Move it slightly over. Might need to distort it or uniform it slightly downward. That looks pretty good. It might need to be slightly shorter this way. No, actually that looks pretty good right there. Now let us, you know what? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let us do some base color here. Let's do a new base color. And we'll do like a light bluish. It's gotta be something you can see. On the background. You like binoculars? That's great. Binoculars, yeah, binoculars are cool. Hopefully these, when I'm using them, hopefully they look like them. Hopefully they look good. Let's go here and let's color in this binoculars here. Normally binoculars are black, but we need to be able to see it easily on stream. There we go. All right, so this covers up that. Having these ones separated like that. Now let's do another one here. Feels so much faster drawing on my iPad than, especially when you start spying on people. Now, noob, that's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. Or sorry, you're not allowed to openly admit to doing that. You gotta keep that a secret. You know, what if a cop is listening? Come on. You can't be saying that out loud. Let's see, let's do a dark blue for these lines. See, yeah, you see, you gotta keep your mouth shut, you know? Clipping mask, or not clipping mask, alpha lock. That one looks good. All right. This dark blue looks pretty good. Let's use a slightly lighter dark blue on here. And let's clipping mask this. Let's actually do it here. Clipping mask this. Sorry about that. Sorry about that again. The my microphone stand is right at where the Apple Pen kind of hits. I want just a slightly little bit like that, maybe. Caedito se ve más bonito. I don't know what that means, noob. Unfortunately, because I do not speak Spanish. but I can translate. That is one thing I can do. So let me open up good old trusty Google Translate that gets everything 100% correct. Quiet looks more beautiful. Quiet stuff is beautiful. Cut there. Cut there. We also want kind of a downward shadow like that. Looks pretty good from afar. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it like that. That looks good. Got there. And now we need to do some lenses in here. Actually, we can probably copy and paste this a little bit. Duplicate. That, and once again clipping mask that so it's just on the back and good. Now we've got both binocular frames there, binocular lenses there. This one we can probably, oops. Come on, I want that little corner right there. There we go. It changed nothing. It did nothing. Okay. Now, all right, let us do a frame. Good morning, Sprockets. Wonderful to see you again. How are you feeling today? All the time I remember the video of we got to celebrate our differences. What is that video from? That video sounds lovely. It sounds like it's gonna be so happy and friendly. It sounds like a bunch of probably like horrible. You feel horrible? No, don't feel horrible. Feel great. Feel great because we're all happy that you're here. Feel wonderful. Because you're at a channel where people are happy to see you. I'm excited when you're in the chat. I'm excited to open up Google Translate and set it to Spanish. Just do normal, I guess. They put my braces on my... On your what? Teeth? Legs? Arms? Hope I said well. Well, what, where are the braces? Teeth? my teeth. So you finally got braces in your teeth, huh? Oh, hey, I tell you what, that is the important first step of having beautiful teeth. So, pretty soon, well, maybe after like a year or something, a year or two, your teeth are going to be beautiful. It's all part of just suffering through having some braces for a little while, and then you get beautiful teeth afterwards. Maybe we just how do you draw lenses? They're like curved, but how do you indicate it like a curve? You drink only liquids for 2 days? Ah, that's rough, buddy. That's pretty rough. And then yeah, sometimes you have to sometimes you'll get like food and stuff stuck in your braces later on, and it'll be annoying. None of those look good. You probably just have to do max. Bonus, I'm pretty sure braces make you a cyborg. Welcome to the club. Do the robot parts have to move, or do they just have to be metal parts? Because like, is anyone with fillings? The lens is usually farther in. Ooh, that is a good point. That is an excellent point. This is wonderful to have you here. Excellent, excellent, noob. Thank you. You're a transformer now. What kind of car? Mechanical enhancement is what I use. Does that mean anyone, does it need to, but mechanical implies, you know, like something moving, right? Like it has to be simple machine, simple mechanics of some sort, right? Like, as if it's just metal, does it count as mechanical? Glasses count? Okay. All right. Do fillings count? Just metal fillings? Do earrings count? If glasses count, do earrings count? I guess you said enhancement, but do beauty enhancements count? Let's do that one right there. Let's do another line here. Maybe it should have a function. See, you gotta think of this, all the slippery slope arguments, you know? You want water? You can have water, can't you? Drink only liquids, can't you have water? What do you think, noob? Looks good? Looks good, or should it be more right or more left? So good! Yay! Yay, yay, yay! We got the binocular approval. All right, well, let's copy this. Let's do there. And that is, you're right. That's gonna look really good on the lens too. So let's copy this little bit right there. Whoop. Duplicate. And have this one down there. part. Well, I'll just race through this part right here. Like something like this. There. Good, good, good. Do they see as good as they look? Oh, of course, they look pretty well. See? Maybe that line a little bit more inside, you don't know? Well, let's see. We have it right there, which is good. That like right in there. Oops, sorry. I think this spot is okay. I think this spot is okay. Honestly, maybe this is a little bit better. Just have it like those two. And not like that, but like that, where it kind of is a different... I like this a lot, the two different spaces. That is fine. That looks really good. Okay, now let's do the white. Draw the white over here and over here. You could make a mini cup Google on top of the binoculars. It's like you, but small. That's adorable. Me, even minier? I'm already mini. Now I get to be even minier. Is he gonna have his own dram of noodle? More small. Is mini Goodle going to have his own pair of binoculars with another mini Goodle on top of that? Alright, now we can do a couple of things for this lens to try and we can kind of do that, something like that, or like, you know, like that, to kind of show that they are curved, sort of thing. How long is my arm? As long as it needs to be, baby. I mean, I'll give you an example. Whee! This was my arm holding the guitar. So at least that long. At least that long times 2. It is at least as long as this entire screen. I would say at least like 30 feet long. at least 30 feet long. At least 10 meters long. What the moment deserves, exactly. You understand very well. Does this look like lenses? It kind of looks like lenses, right? I think that looks like lenses. I think that looks good. Honestly, this is probably as much as we need. This is kind of all we need right there. We don't really need anything else for these binoculars. 66. 66, good. I think that's good. I think we're good on the binoculars, but we need to draw a hand grabbing them. That hand is not going to work. We need a different hand. And so we need to have a hand. We're still due studio pen. Now we'll do this. All right, let's group all of our binoculars together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2. Group. Rename binocular. And then we need a layer over this. We'll have a hand grasping the binoculars. Let's see, we should probably have the hand go behind. Have the hand sort of gripping. Something like that. It could just be a simple thing like that. We could just show the knuckles. And that's it. Like, just show the knuckles. And maybe a thumb down here. But that doesn't quite read as grabbing to me, since it's all on like this back one instead of this front one. So we probably want to show at least on the front here. Something like that. This here, go down to draw calligraphy here. That might work, and then this go down like that. this. I suppose it wouldn't really be. It could be. A little bit like that. That's fine. That works. How big is the... Let me see. Compared to my hand... Compared to my arm, how big are the binoculars going to be? Binoculars are going to be, I feel like, pretty small. Yeah, although I could do them fairly big if I wanted to. They probably should be a little big, so you can actually see them. Yeah, let's make them that big at least. Should I make them that big? And honestly, it would probably be a bit better if they were that big. I can always adjust the size later. But yeah, I should probably do them that big. And that's good because that would make them about the same. We can do a thing like that. There. And now let's delete the lines here. Delete the colors as well. Oh wait, let's actually make a new line here. Oops, sorry. That's good, that's good. Guitar chords in the background relax me. Excellent. I want them to relax people. They're supposed to be very relaxing. This thumb is not a good one. I think I just did that on the wrong line too. Maybe it would be good to have that little corner there. I can delete that later if I don't like it. Speaking of guitar chords, sprockets, sleeping is easy that I do with my eyes closed. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. Sprockets, I've had your pocket knife song stuck in my head all day. I want to record a long version of that, like very, very much. let's do that. You killed it. Thank you. I'm glad I have killed things. I'm glad for the murder. I'm so proud of the murder. Alright, let us go back to this base color. Let's cut this part. Let's go underneath these new lines and do a new base color. Let's see, maybe we should do another base color here. Have a bit like this. The orange still won't show, will it? But it will go behind the binoculars, so that's good. A true mute never speaks. Unless they are online, in which case they'll be saying a lot online. I like your jokes, Snoob. Your jokes are very funny. Should we need to go at all a little bit like that? Yeah, that's probably good. Nah, actually the extra the bit right there is fine. Should we have it covering? I don't know. I don't know. Really, that was there. Interesting. Yeah, it's probably better without that a little bit. Let's just get rid of there. And that's fine as is. Do I have a pet? No, I do not. I want a pet. I want a dog. I love dogs. I had a dog when I was growing up. A couple of dogs, and my family members have had dogs. And I love them very much, so I want one. You have a doggy? That's great. You got 2 cats? That's awesome. My dad had 2 cats. We had a cat at my mom's house. We had a lot of animals. We had birds. We had lizards. We had snakes. We had 24 chickens. We had a bunch of fish. We had 3 dogs at a time. But, and I don't think we had a turtle, right? No, we never had a turtle. But we had a lot of animals. And then after we moved, we did not have any other animals after that. My mom kept single dogs. She has never had more than a dog, and that's the only pets that our family have had. We've not had any other pets besides my mom's single dog. My dad does have 2 dogs now. Yeah, Noob, I do want a doggy. I do. Yes, I do. I want a big dog. Noob, is your dog big or small? I really like big doggies myself. You want a German Shepherd? Those are good dogs. That's a good dog right there, Sprockets. It's not alpha lock. Clipping mask. Yeah, I figured that would do that. My grandmother had 5 dogs. Now she only have 1. Well, that's what happens with dogs. You know, dogs are wonderful friends and wonderful pets for 10 to 15 years. And they can lead wonderful lives during that, and they enrich our lives, and we love them during that. And it is always sad when they leave, but it's just something we learn to accept. Here. A little bit less orange on this one. I think this looks good. This is very nice. So that means we are done with this part. We can get rid of this. Cut that. Oop, cut. This highlights here. Cut. Orange here. Cut. Base color. Cut. Orange there. All right. So we are good. We have our little binoculars there, and that is going to be the basis of our animation. So we are going to need to copy all of that. So let's create a new one. We got all of our various artwork here. Let's duplicate that. Let's name this binoculars animation. And now what we're going to do is we're going to remove all the unnecessary bits. We're going to make all of this basically a flat layer, because I don't think we really need too much else. We might be getting rid of those lenses, but we can merge down. Oops. Flatten. Merge down, merge down, merge down, merge down, merge down, merge down, merge down. Oh dear. What are we doing wrong? Merge down. Merge down and merge down. Merge down. Merge down. Merge down. Okay, good. That one worked. Delete that. Don't even know what that was. Delete that. Ooh, right. Okay, now, here's where the animation starts. Animation assist. All of these duplicate, 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 duplicate. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. So let's go. Oops, no, we don't need to add a frame there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we don't need that. Delete. Settings. Onion skin frames max. Onion skin opacity 60%. Second to 15. Let's go down to like 10, 9. That's fine. Now what we're going to do is just lower this gradually. We're going to keep that be the top of it, but top frame. Woo. Woo. Just going to like, lower that. You can see all the other frames there. Now what it's going to do, let's all right, settings, let's ping pong back and forth. Woo. It'll show us what it looks like that. We can adjust the speed. Whee. This is not mirroring very well on stream. Got to keep it kind of low because apparently the recording on stream does not go at the full frame rate. It's sort of stuttering, but that's okay. An example of how we're going to do that. So we just need the binoculars to rise up to our face. If my face is going to be right there, here is what we're kind of going for. Let me settings 0. So it's going to kind of be swoop like that. Frames 0. Whoop. Oh, interesting. Oh wow, very, very interesting. I see. Yes, that's going to look wonderful. Ew. Except I can even do let's go. So that's gonna be sort of the effect of the animation. We're going to use that appear right in front of my eyes. But also there's going to be one other thing that we do. once we go up like that, we'll just use those 10 frames as a basis. It might be more than 10 frames. It might be significantly more. We don't really need to worry about. Probably use it as like an MP4. Now let's see. From there, yeah, that would be fun to do. We'll probably add that later. I'm just going to have to fine. Duplicate. I'm going to have to decide. All right. This is layer 10. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I definitely know I'm going to be adding frames as I go along. 3, 4, 5. All right, we will. Oh, actually, you know what? All right, hold on one second. Let's rename and then recopy. Rename. This is 2. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We'll start from there. Good. That's fine too. I really should not have done that on the same layer, but that's okay. You guys might be able to tell what I'm going for here. Needs to be a little bit pointier. Still needs to be a little bit pointier. This is going to be very, very fun. Finally, this last one. See how this swing. Swing. Gonna need to do a slightly better squash and stretch, but this will be fine to start. Now what's going on here? Why is that like that? Hold on, what's that about? Good. Not sure what's going on there, but oh well. That needs to be a little bit pointier. How would the second one look? That and go more like this. I feel like that is okay. That's good. All right. That looks pretty good like that. guys might be able to tell exactly what I'm going for here with wing like that. Needs to be even bigger, I think, but the general cartooniness of what we're doing. Let's fill in each of these with some color, some just white color layer for eyes. Good. All right. Sprockets, what color cats do you have? Are they orange tabbies like Garfield? Both calico. Oh, that's cute. Are they the classic orange, black, and whatever the colors calico are? There we go. Away from the microphone there. Tapping the microphone so much with my pen because the pen is tall enough to hit right where the bottom of the microphone is. How big are they? Are they both normal size, or are they big old fat cats? Medium. That's fine too. Medium is premium. I know that's normally the mantra for people talking about tits, but either way, it works for cats too. Here, whoop, whoop. This one can go all the way around here. How long have you had them for? Just ordinary cats need a place to chill. You had them for a while. $18 months. That's not too long. The old strays? How old do you think they are? How big would my eyes look? Yeah, that's fine. They are about 18 months, so you got them when they were young. I want these a little bit smaller. We do another layer right here. We could flatten these eyes and use them on every layer, I think. I want a little bit more of this here. And then some white. Oops. Don't need the extra layer. Come on, close. I'm gonna get a pizza bagel in like 2 hours. Hi Space, how you doing? This feels very much like that one Pop Team Epic comic. It's like your life ends 30 minutes from now, but it's like you threatening a bagel. A pizza bagel. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago, so IDK. That's right. You don't need to K things. You don't need to K anything. You want to K everything? No one can K everything. Sometimes you just gotta be happy K'ing some things. Let's go on over the full lines as well. It's actually better if we just leave those there. You once Cade, never again. Not since the incident. Is smaller better? Or is bigger better? I think smaller is better. There we go. Alright, so we've got our pupils there. We can probably use those, probably flatten those and use them on every layer. 1, 2, 3. Group them there. Whoop. These will be renamed pupils. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. What's your plan for the rest of the day, Space? You got anything fun planned? You got classes, you got D&D, adventures, crows and yogurt. Huh? I guess I never did those. Battery. Like, well, let's plug this sucker in. Let's make sure this thing doesn't die. Blink. Okay. So we had that one. We didn't really ever color that in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we're going to be drawing over That's right, I did that on the same layer. I am gonna need to draw over that. I was a dummy, yep, before. I'll just match that there. That looks fine. Yep, that's fine. Perfect. Okay. Now I can turn that on. We can get rid of the whites on all these things. That's right. Oh, I forgot. That's right. white is not part of the peoples. Pupils, whites, pupils, whites, pupils, whites. Pupils. Delete. And whites. You're probably just going to stream today and then do the Critical Role second part special is tonight. I also might watch the K-drama tomorrow and cry the entire time, but you know. I don't know, I've never watched a K-drama. I wouldn't really know how much crying is involved in watching a K-drama. I've heard that those cup dramas, those cup noodle dramas are pretty sad sometimes. Also, is it called tomorrow or are you watching it tomorrow? It's called tomorrow. When are you watching it? Better say tomorrow. Can't say today, it's not allowed. It's right in the name. I'm sure it's tomorrow for someone. That is a wonderful, wonderful answer, wonderful attitude to have. I don't know why it's a good attitude, but it just feels like a good attitude to have. Because it means you're thinking of other people, you know? But we need to extend this part a little bit wider to there. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Now here. Warp that and bring that on back here. distorted it, but no one's going to notice that. You might like the K-drama Strong Girl Bong Soon. It's about a girl who was born with superhuman strength who becomes the bodyguard of the CEO of a video gaming company. She also has a childhood best friend who is a detective, and she helps him solve cases. That sounds like a lot of things, but it sounds kind of fun. Let's do. I like how that came out way better than this. What did I just do? Good, okay, yeah. So let's do that. Cut this. Cut. And the top one. Cut. Cut. Merge down. Merge down. Okay, there we go. Let's try that once more. Let's go a little bit shallower. I think that's good. Should it be a little bit wider? I think it should be a little bit wider. If they both are in love with her. Aw, that's cute. Like all cartoons, you need a love triangle, I guess. Unless it's Miraculous Ladybug, then it's a love square with two people. Wait, who's the other person in Miraculous Ladybug besides? Who are the other two people? I never watched it for very long, so I only know of the will they, won't they between Chat Noir and Ladybug. Let's keep it pointy. It's two people. Marinette, who is Ladybug, is in love with Adrian, who is Chat Noir. Chat Noir is in love with Ladybug. They don't know each other's identities. Oh, that's not a love square. They think it is, but it's not a love square. That's just the cuteness of it, because they both like have crushes on each other without knowing it. Also, you guys like the this little awooga awooga. I wanted to make myself a eye zoom animation, and I also wanted just binoculars so that I can be looking real intently at stuff. But then if something vivacious happens, I can go spring ring swing ring wee woo. I think that's gonna be fun. Now let's see. If we go, oops. It's working great. Glad I got to see that. It made me chuckle. I'm glad too. I'm gonna use this on the channel, but I need to add frames because it's going to be, you know, the hand coming up, the eyes doing a couple of these, not just one thing in and out. Man, I love cartoons. Cartoons are so fun. I'm glad I'm a cartoon. Like, that's the thing. I could be an anime boy, but an anime boy, this would be very, very funny, but also would be a little out of place. I'm a cartoon cup of noodles. I mean, look at me. I'm a cartoon. I'm wearing a little French hat and a, you know, fake mustache. Sometimes I'm the very best. A little pincer there. What if you were a real boy? Well, then I'd be mortal. I'm not a fan of that. I'd prefer to be a cup noodle fairy. Now I'm gonna have to. You guys, if I move the if I make the frames per second very fast. Oh, you guys actually can see it. It was not streaming too well before, but now it looks like you actually can see it. Unfortunately, the little eye burst is a little too smooth. It needs to be a little bit more explosive. Eyes, 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 eyes. So what if we let's do rename 1, rename 2, rename 3, rename 4, rename 5. We can. How was your rice? It was rice. It was delicious. We can still ping pong this animation. That is perfectly fine. We'll just have to stop it once. Is it going to stop? It's going to stop, right? Hopefully. Hopefully it will stop in OBS. After it ping pongs once. Alright, let's go. 1, 3. 3, 5. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. Maximum layers reached. Thought so. Let's get rid of some of these first. Don't need some of these. I chose to make this a big canvas, which means it reduces the number of layers that I can do. And 1, 3, 3, 5, 5, 2, 2. Duplicate 4, 4. 1, 3, 5. And get rid of another 5. 2, 3. 1, 3, 2. And get rid of this 1. Delete. Get rid of this 3. Duplicate that. Duplicate this. Made one fewer. Bing. We have one there. Let's turn off ping pong for now. That's a little bit more explosive, that's good. Three, 4, 5. We need to get rid of the 3 there, the 4 there. Do we still have a 4 somewhere? Good, we still have a 4 there. I just want to move it. Let's do 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Two, 1. All right, see how that looks. I think it needs to be not 2, maybe 3, maybe not 1, but 2. Maybe get rid of this 3. That's a good stutter, I think. The 1, 3, 2, 5 is a little too much. So So maybe 3, 2. Do we need an extra 4? Yeah, I think the extra 4 works. Now, do we want to replace 313 with 323? We do have an extra 1 somewhere. We need to keep that 1 somewhere. Okay, now is going to be the time to start. Oh, I can do an extra. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 3. That is okay though. That's what I had it earlier. All right. Yes, we can flatten these layers. I think at this point, and start duplicating them. But just in case, let's just flatten the eyes, and let's flatten the peoples first and the eyes and stuff. This is the most annoying thing about Procreate. Procreate is very easy for a lot of things. Latin, but unfortunately, oops. Unfortunately, you cannot do a lot of things to multiple layers at once. Like you can't, since it's all fingers and styluses and stuff, there's no select. I can select multiple layers by doing like a swipe motion like that, swiping that, and it selects it as well. But I can't just like shift. If I wanted to select literally all of these layers, I would have to individually select every single one with a swipe. And there's no way to do it all in bulk, which is pretty annoying. I love these. I love this cartoon eyes that we're just looking at right there. I'm happy that I changed. You might notice that I changed how I draw pupils, how I draw the irises and pupils and stuff. On my little cup model, I'd be able to see. if I increase here. That the way I draw pupils originally was just sort of like a black dot with a few like little white highlights in it, sort of imply some like roundness and stuff. But what I'm doing on these now, mark down, is to have like a highlight, middle, and low light on them with the little white, like Among Us face, a little white highlight on the side there. And that is how I've been drawing it in all my thumbnails and everything now. That little difference just does so much. I can't believe how much of a difference that little bit does. It basically turns like what my cup noodle like models right now, what my cup noodle model eyeballs are, into like Pokemon eyeballs. Kind of like the same sort of like tritone, the little candy corn tritone that like a lot of Pokemon eyes have. And it makes it just so much more cartoony and awesome. And so I'm very, very happy that I made the change, especially since it's not too much harder. Sometimes it would take me a long time to figure out exactly, whoops, there you go, whatever that was. What did I change? It was just the volume of that. Sometimes it would take me a long time to figure out the little white highlights. These are actually probably a little bit easier to get consistently right. Yeah, I don't really need to worry about where the direction of the light is coming from. Also, the number of layers that you have available is another annoying thing about Procreate. You can only have up to 250 layers. That is the maximum number of layers in a Procreate file. And if you're doing animation and you have like a lot of, you know, different layers repeated for each frame, that can make animation quite difficult because you need to work within a certain number of layers. And so you're going to end up needing to flatten a whole bunch of your image throughout animating stuff. And that's scary because once it's flattened, you cannot go back and change it very easily. So I often end up making myself several different copies of the same animation file with like different amounts of flattening. So just be like, okay, this is the one, almost like rotating your saves. This is the one where before I had flattened everything, and then this is the one after I'd flattened everything and I completed it more. Unfortunately, like, it's never going to be too useful if I end up losing some stuff, because I can go back to the unflattened one, but so much other stuff that I've worked on will have been gone that it's a little difficult to say whether it's better or worse. But I just flattened these, so that saved up a whole bunch of layers. Based on the huge size of this canvas is like 2000 by 3000 kind of thing, a 2160 by 30, however much it is to be 16 by 9. And that allows me only 60 layers. 60 like total layers. But now I can do more. Okay, should I do it? I'm gonna try it. It might be weird, but it might be fun. It's almost a little gross. I wonder if I should keep it. A little wiggle. Put in that white as well. Sorry. I do kind of like it. Let's go 5. 5.1. Rename minus 5.1. It should be around the second one, not the first one. Let's see without it. Let's add it at the end, very end. Let's have a full thing. Let's add keep the 4. Get rid of the 2 there. Ooh, that's good. You guys can't see the smooth motion on the thing here, so let me move it down a little bit. There we go. I think I'm gonna kind of keep it like that for now. Maybe extend the middle one slightly so it just goes quick, slightly longer, slightly longer. Let's do a -1. Alright. Do I want to do extra stuff right now? I think I might need to make myself some food and go to bed. Well, because I have all the frames that I need. I just need to decide the number of frames to have at each part to get a good rhythm. This is, you might notice I haven't really drawn anything new for a while. This is kind of the fun part of animation. I kind of like animation way better than drawing because, surprisingly, for the amount of time that animation takes, very little of it has to be drawing for me. A lot of it has to be a lot of it is, maybe making small adjustments to a frame, which sometimes you need to draw, sometimes you can just use some of the tools, some of the distortion tools, and either manipulating those to look a little bit different, but then also just copy pasting a bunch of frames, moving them slightly, deciding drawing a smooth curve, but then just needing to decide which frames to keep, which frames to do. There's a whole bunch, it feels like a whole bunch of organization and planning and experimentation of just what if we take away the 3 frame here? Does that little gap look good? All that busy work, I am fine with. I don't dislike all that busy work. It is more fun than it is unfun to see the animation moving like this, and to see the animations, that's the only time ever that I have ever drawn in my life where it is more fun than unfun, is when I'm doing animation. Every other time I draw, including on stream, the drawing part of it, at least, is less fun than it is more fun. It's more unfun than fun. The reason why I'm able to keep doing it for streams is because you guys are fun. It's fun doing it on stream it's fun streaming. Streaming is fun. Having people in chat is fun. And the results of which, posting online and getting, if it's of a character, getting to draw that character and that someone wanted me to draw, or if it's a VTuber, then fans of that VTuber kind of thing. Those are the fun parts, but the actual drawing isn't fun. But with animation, the drawing part itself is not fun. That much remains the same. But since so much of the quote-unquote drawing part of it is not really drawing, it actually is enjoyable. I like animating a whole lot. I never thought I would like animating more than just drawing an illustration. But for some reason, it's just like, you would think that like an animation would need to, well, that's just drawing like 100 illustrations. But no, it feels different. It feels like I'm spending less percentage of my time actually drawing, which I like. So I think I'm going to end with what we have. This looks very good. I need to complete it. I need to loop it so that it goes up, the eyes go out, and then it goes back down. But we're done drawing, and we've got a good sense of like what the cartoon eyes look like. Doesn't it look good? Doesn't it look funny? Let's go up to the corner here. Oh, I can't go all the way to, I can't drag it all the way to the corner. It's got to be slightly bigger than the IC. Now let's go. Where is this? Holy moly, look at that. Would you look at that over there? Oh my goodness. Oh my, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm very pleased. This is gonna look very funny. So that's the end of our stream for today. We've got our little binocular animation here. So far this looks like maybe about 12 frames right now, maybe 15 frames. And we're going to include maybe like, 10 frames of the arm raising up. So it's probably gonna be like a 30 frame animation maybe. Unless of course I add a whole bunch to the eye bursts that are like, it's just sustained very long. It does need to be sustainable long enough that people like notice it and it's funny, and then it like goes back. So actually, you know what? I'm probably going to just extend the amount of time that the eyes are out for like quite a bit. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. This was fun. I liked this a whole lot. It felt very different from a usual drawing stream. Partially just because I'm drawing myself. I know how to draw myself. I know how to draw my own eyes. I know how to draw. The binocular, took a little time to figure out, but luckily we had binocular expert noob in the chat, which was very thankful. It would look much worse without just his suggestion on the lenses, so that's really great. And yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope that Space, you enjoy your pizza bagel once you get it. That's gonna be it for us. Good night. Bye-bye. See you later.